I'd like for you to watch this little video clip from the news. It's about a family and a lady who saw a UFO in the sky, videotaped it, and believed that she was looking at a sign from God. And I'll give commentary at the end of it.
Wasn't a joke.
And we were like, what is that? We were all stopped and we were like astonished.
Smith and her family were at King's Dominion when they saw this black floating ring in the sky.
Is this the end of the world? What is going on?
King's Dominion says the ring is smoke from a ride called Volcano.
I'm thinking that it might be what King's Dominion said it was, the ring of smoke.
Cameron Pack is a UFO investigator. He says he'd be convinced it was just smoke if it weren't for these pictures of a similar sighting at Fort Belvoir taken sometime in the 1950s. Smith says she's positive it wasn't smoke.
Smoke usually looks smoky, cloudy, smoky, a ring of smoke. This is a perfect circle. This thing, it was lined up so tight like it was a cut in the middle of the sky.
She doesn't think it was a UFO either.
Oh, no, it's like a sign. God gives you signs, and I just feel like that was a sign. And I'm not sure what that sign meant, but it meant a great deal to my family, because when we went home, we literally all got in line and prayed together. All of us, we were freaking out.
Pack says he plans to follow up with King's Dominion. Smith thinks his investigation could turn up something.
And I still believe it is still out there. We just don't know where it went.
I thought this video was very sad. This woman and her family believed, for some reason, automatically that this UFO they saw in the sky was somehow a sign from God. Of course, we know the Word of God says that Satan and his kind are coming with lying signs and wonders. What we think of as UFOs are demonic. They are demons or angels in one form or another, whether they're a machine used by them or a transfiguration of the spirit into a mechanical shape. Nobody can be sure, but we know one thing: they're demonic. This is the kind of deception that millions of people, billions around the world, are going to fall for when the Antichrist comes. You see, the Antichrist is coming to this world, and he's going to claim to be our creator. He's going to say that he's from an alien world, and that either they started evolutionary processes on the earth and tinkered with it and made man, or they something else, but they're going to be our creators, is what they're going to claim. And these people are a perfect example. They're just ready to swallow the lie. Anyone who's a Christian needs to be familiar with the Word of God and not forget what has taken place in the past in this world, that there were angels God threw out of heaven who came to the world and defiled this earth intentionally and very badly. And they're going to come back, and they're going to use lying signs and wonders to do the same thing again. The Bible says, so in the days of Noah, just like in the days of Noah, so will the coming of the Son of Man be. That means more than one thing. It means many things, but one of them is that the watchers will return. The watchers of the Old Testament know what the Word of God says about what's happened in the past in this world and what's going to come. Our churches have completely failed in their teaching because they're not teaching what has happened in the past and what's coming in the future. Wake up, people. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.